Respect to John.
I go by the name of Colden. You don't know me yet, but you will do. Okay. I promise, but it's a promise that could be broke. So it's up to you if you know me or not. Alright, anyways. My whole purpose is I'm trying to, they've got Travis Scott in the WWE giving Cody black eyes and stuff like this. I'm understanding that people want to receive. But I'm also understanding people don't understand why they're merging hip hop and wrestling together. Even though I do believe that it shouldn't just be hip hop that gets brought into the wrestling community, because a lot of, like back in the day, it was a lot of rock music and stuff like this. Whoever really cares about wrestling should be brought into it, like Westside Gunn, Action Bronson, and whoever on that side, with like the guitars and shit like that. You know what I mean? But if you come over here, what you're trying to do is you're trying to be interested in hip hop and wrestling at the same time. Not too much is doing like that. So let me do it like that. So we got a bracket. Rap versus wrestling. Let's see who the best star is overall. Starting with Future versus Logan Paul. The way that we will be judging this is like who I enjoy most. Who I enjoy as a rapper most, or who I enjoy as a wrestler, who entertains me the most. Me. It's all about me. But also combining two communities. The person that usually entertains me the most. This is like a very fair matchup, to be fair. I know that Future is a legend in hip hop, but Logan Paul is not a legend in wrestling. Like as of now. Where do I feel the most entertained by? Is it watching a Logan Paul match, which I do get very entertained by, or do I get entertained more by listening to a Future song? Logan Paul's never had a Plutoski kind of match, but I feel like it's disrespectful if I don't choose Future, so I will choose Future. Sexy Red versus Tiffany Stratton. I feel like this has been a shift in years if you think about it, because 2023 is when Sexy Red was on top of the game, and in 2023 is also the year I feel like Tiffany was still in NXT. Let's be honest, would you rather be caught watching a Tiffany Stratton match or listening to Sexy Red? And I feel like the answer to that is Tiffany Stratton. There's a lot less questionable lyrics or moves in the so I feel like overall, Tiffany Stratton. Flo Milli versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura. Kendrick Lamar versus Jey Uso, which is very tough, and I hate that. I was very happy for Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble. Kendrick getting the Super Bowl. But if we're honest, Kendrick's done more with his career than Jey Uso has so far, man. That's my birthday to him, by the way, Jey Uso. So, like, I really wanted to go with Jey Uso, but if we look at overall, who's really got more, like, who can really grab attention the most, we're talking about Kendrick Lamar. Alright, so wrestling. Chelsea Green match or a Cody Rhodes match. It shouldn't be this obvious of an answer, because Chelsea Green is a good talent. The only problem with Chelsea Green is the booking, because she always kind of like cheats out of a match. They're not long as they should have been, where Cody Rhodes has got like classic after classic after classic after classic. You know what I mean? It's definitely Cody Rhodes. Damian Priest versus Glorilla. That's the only channel where this can happen, man. So a Damian Priest match versus a Glorilla song or album, stuff like this. I'm going to have to go Damian Priest. Glorilla's only really in the start of her career. But Damian Priest is 40, so he's had a lot of in-ring, a lot of in-ring experience. But I miss that, like, the white pants, the eyeshadow, the bow and arrow kind of thing. That's what I miss for Damian Priest, man. Bring back that type of Damian Priest. People wouldn't be too mad about a Drew versus Damian at WrestleMania this year. So I'm gonna win a song, or album, or a Bayley match. Damn. Let me go for Bayley. I feel like Bayley's the right answer here. Gunna's like incredible songs, by the way. Sold Out Dates, Skybox, Top Off Pedestrian, all these kind of songs. But Bayley's got like them matches for real. Doja Cat versus LA Knight. This is also disrespectful. But would I rather listen to a Doja Cat song or album, or would I rather watch an LA Knight match? I mean, personally, I'm sorry, but I am happy that he has the US title now, and I'm hoping for a better title reign. The option I choose to go with is Doja Cat. Wrestler versus wrestler. These are very good stars. Low-key kind of give me the best reason for me to enjoy their matches. Like, Io Sky is just crazy, and Braun Breaker is like just like fast, strong, all this. The spear from Braun Breaker made me catch on quicker. However, for like right now, Io Sky has better matches. I also trust the trash can. Don Toliver versus Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan's a great talent, but I feel like I've enjoyed more Don Toliver songs than I have Liv Morgan matches. I appreciate the run that she's getting now, and I was definitely like an early believer. You know what I mean? When she was getting like botch after botch, bad booking after bad booking, then that revenge tour came around. I was like, yes, this is what I want. But Don Toliver, song after song after song, bro. More songs than albums, I will say though. Like, he's better for the songs than the albums right now. Doechii versus Nia Jax. Very early to say this, but I believe I'm enjoying more of Doechii than I am of Nia Jax. Even though she's been around longer, Doechii's kind of that like Jacob Fatu type of thing, where like the new stars, but you catch on so quick that you already like thinking they goated. They didn't have to do this, bro. They didn't have to do this one. Rapper versus rapper. Denzel Curry versus Tyler the Creator. And I know Taboo's fire. Denzel's got like such a good range of albums, but Tyler the Creator will always be like my favorite. So we're gonna see how far Tyler can get with this bracket. Lara Valkyria versus 21 Savage. I feel like Lara Valkyria might be too new to say that she's better than a 21 Savage song. But I do enjoy her in-ring ability. Like that kind of quick shit, the flips, all this. Like I do enjoy Lara Valkyria, but 21 Savage is goated in like that kind of space of hip hop that I'm listening to. Drake versus Lotto. Like if you want to say who's doing best right now, it's Lotto. But if we're talking overall, let's talk about Drake. Let's get Drake through the rounds, which is possible. Gunther is an incredible wrestler. Very good gimmick for like the people that watched like the golden age of wrestling up until like Ruthless Aggression. But I'm an R&B head at the same time, so I think Gunther doesn't really hold them type of matches that I look for. I preferred Intercontinental Champion Gunther over World Heavyweight Champion, and I'm gonna go for SZA. Sami Zayn versus Schoolboy Q. I've been aware about Schoolboy Q for a minute, but he didn't really click until like a few years ago, with my whole life low key. 2016, I believe, where I would have been like 11 to where I'm 19 now. So basically, my whole life. Sami Zayn has held more matches that I've enjoyed than a Schoolboy Q song. See, this is like where legends kind of beat who are hot right now, you know what I mean? I've got to go for Future. I have to. Tiffany Stratton is doing great. But when it comes to who I would I put like a classic Tiffany Stratton match on before I listen to Future? Of course not. What I'm really trying to say is I prefer Future over Tiffany Stratton right now. And 10 years later, I could say a completely different thing. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kung Fu Kenny. It's Kendrick Lamar. I know that I used to like the come on side of Shinsuke Nakamura, but whenever we got that lately, what has he done for me lately, man? Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest. Of course, it's Cody Rhodes. So yeah, it's more of a conversation. Bayley versus Doja Cat. I've been a fan of Bayley longer than I've been a fan of Doja Cat. However, would I rather listen to a Doja Cat album or watch a Bayley match? Like if that was like it's either this or that, I'd rather stick with the Doja Cat album. Io Sky versus Don Toliver. It's very tough because they're both actually goats to me. I feel like nowadays in NXT, there's more stars in NXT doing what Io is doing, but main roster wise or mainstream wise, there's a lot of people doing what Don Toliver is doing compared to main roster. There's not a lot of people doing what Io is doing, and I'd rather go for Io. See, Doechii versus Tyler the Creator is not a conversation, it's Tyler the Creator. There we go, like legend versus GOAT. Not GOAT just yet, because not enough yet. But legend versus someone who's hot right now. This is more legend versus GOAT, where Drake has to move on for this round. SZA versus Sami Zayn. I enjoy letting my brain work like this. Because why the hell would SZA be against Sami Zayn? Well, 2017 Sami Zayn or 2017 SZA. I would go for 2017 SZA. 2022 or 2021, like SOS versus like the early days of the early 2020 Sami Zayn, SZA. But I enjoyed Sami Zayn in Bloodline story. Latest work. So Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens at Elimination Chamber, or SZA with that deluxe. And I would have to say Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. But when we've talked about this, SZA has outperformed Sami Zayn like 2 out of 3. Trying to be as least biased as possible, because I'm trying to connect like 2 communities as best as I can, wrestling and hip hop. So I have to like do in there. I have to speak from what I enjoy the most. Otherwise, it's gonna be fake. So right now we got rap versus rap, Future versus Kendrick Lamar. I understand if you want to say Future, but I don't think there's a Future album that's better than Damn, To Pimp a Butterfly. There might be one better than Good Kid, Mad City, or on the same level. Might be even one that's on the same level as Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. But I feel like overall as an artist who's more interesting, I would say Kendrick Lamar. Meaning they're more enjoyable. To me. I'm enjoying how weird that this can get. Cody Rhodes versus Doja Cat. Man. So like, Almeida versus Stardust. Stardust? Hot Pink versus AEW. Cody Rhodes. I'll lean towards Hot Pink because I do have that WWE bias more than I do have like a Cody Rhodes bias. So Planet Her versus the return of Cody Rhodes. I'd have to go for Planet Her, which is a weird thing to say. Scarlett versus WrestleMania 39 Cody. Then it's Cody Rhodes. And then this other one that she has versus nowadays Cody. And it'll have to be Cody. So I believe that might be a draw. Who am I most interested in right now? I'd have to say Cody Rhodes going into WrestleMania. Io Sky versus Tyler, the Creator. This is like that legend versus GOAT thing. I have to go Tyler. Io Sky has incredible matches. One of my I think my top 3 female wrestlers might go Io, Zelina Vega, possibly Roxanne Perez, versus like my top 3 rappers is Tyler, that other one that makes Twitter posts, and then Kendrick Lamar. The EO versus Tyler thing was a legend versus a GOAT is what I'm saying. GOAT really doesn't make sense if it's like greatest of all time. We always give that to people who are just running for the right now. We'll say that's the GOAT, that's the GOAT, that's the GOAT. And then the legends are obviously like the legends who've been running for decades. Let's just say the greatest at this thing, the Gaturan, more than GOAT, because we throw around the word GOAT way too many times. So Drake versus SZA. Drake is the legend in this case, versus SZA is just like the GOAT or the Gaturan of R&B. Kendrick Lamar versus Cody Rhodes is a hard one. Like that's like who's on the top right now. This should have been like the final 2. Let's show my emotional side. I feel like my heart's right there right now. The WrestleMania 14 Night 2 main event made me hyperventilate because of what the hell was going on. And the Kendrick Lamar album only really made me like tear up because we have a Kendrick Lamar album. So I say like the best work that came like to the big thing, I'm gonna have to give it to Cody Rhodes. Damn. I know where this is going. Tyler, the Creator versus Drake. I don't think Drake has the albums that Tyler does. You know what I mean? When we talk about Tyler's top 4 is Ego or Call Me If You Get Lost. No, Ego, Flower... Damn. Ego, Flower Boy, Call Me If You Get Lost. And then Wolf. What Drake's top 4 is Take Care. Nothing Was the Same. Views. And If You're Reading This Is Too Late. But these have more like hits on the... Obviously these are the radio hits, but these are more like the ones that will actually get you into this artist more than there's a few misses on these albums. I want to say Tyler, the Creator. Back to the title. The final 2 are Cody Rhodes versus Tyler, the Creator. Depending on what side you're on. Maybe you are more wrestling fan than you are rapper fan. We're talking about who has the better run. Cody Rhodes returned in 2022. Tyler Jab called me if you get lost then. That match versus Call Me If You Get Lost, Tyler wins that. 39, great moment. Didn't connect all the way. Not even, it was a great match, but it didn't go all the way. 2023, where Tyler dropped the estate sale. That would have to be Cody Rhodes. So that's 1-1. Then WrestleMania 40 versus Chromacopia. I hate to say this, but bro, Cody Rhodes. I probably watched the main event of WrestleMania more than I've listened to Chromacopia from front to back. A couple of like fun facts about me, man. Not that you care, but I see myself as a hardcore wrestling fan, more like hardcore WWE fan. Very biased, I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm very biased. That's why I'm not watching that AEW pay-per-view right now. I hope to get into AEW. I hope to get into more wrestling companies. Right now it's WWE all the way. Hardcore wrestling fan, I saw it just means that you watch Raw, SmackDown, NXT, stuff like this. Since WWE became more accessible, I became more hardcore. My favorite wrestler is Seth Rollins. Where I see myself as a Red fan, I see myself as a casual alt. Like, I like alternative music because of the albums that it brings out, like It's a Pimp a Butterfly, Ego, stuff like this. But like the casual side comes into play because I don't like to take it to that kind of let's destroy our ears let's destroy our ears through distorted sounds. I wouldn't listen to Death Grips as much as I would listen to a JPEG Mafia. You know, there's a calmer side to it. Alright? Another thing that you should know while watching this, I am making this video in my room. If this offended anybody because I said a wrestler was better than a rapper or a rapper is better than a wrestler, it doesn't make sense. You have to understand there's no sense in this video, Loki. I'm just trying to bring the WWE community and the rap community and like make it make sense to why you would see a Travis Scott there. I'm trying to bring those fans right here, man. But that's me. Cody Rhodes is better than every rapper right now. So that's like, comment, subscribe. That's peace. That's